the pink plastic flamingo. A hallmark of the American yard landscape since the 1950s. It can be seen on green grass lawns, on desert landscapes, all across the United States. Or at least it used to be. Good afternoon, my name's Steve Mood. Join me as we venture into the world of the pink plastic flamingo, the ambassador of the American lawn. The majestic pink flamingo, a real-life bird with a real-life story. We're here to talk about the plastic variety. We enlisted an expert, retired Staff Sergeant Claude Ru'Deem. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I received my first pink flamingo when I was actually only 9 months old. If you see the photo on the wall there, I love pink flamingos. What can I say? I love them.
So, how did the pink flamingo get started here in the United States?
Don Featherstone.
While our expert collects himself, in this rarely seen dramatization, Don Featherstone creates lawn deco history. While tasked with the opportunity to make a name for himself at Union Plastics by creating the plastic duck, Featherstone struggled with the concept. Instead, he created what we know today as the pink plastic flamingo.
He actually fashioned this with wooden legs that were gorgeous, beautiful wooden legs. And he, unfortunately, was not able to create his whole masterpiece, as Union Plastics believed that they would be too costly to use wooden legs. Thus, the invention of the now infamous metal spikes into the grass.
The birth of the pink plastic flamingo coincided with the culture change of the 1950s to improve one's living domain, also known as a house. The decoration included all matters of things, including the kitchen phone, a bright red phone. I'll call you later.
The birth of the pink flamingo, the PPF, was 1957. And unfortunately that was a time wrought with war, the Korean War, mind you.
The pink plastic flamingo began to appear everywhere. They helped produce men entice customers. They were often found in the budding front lawns of suburbia, and in the hearts of many young families. Bathing beauties found themselves enamored with their new friend. The larger pink plastic flamingo foreshadowed the future to come.
The PPF is, of course, the PPF, or the pink plastic flamingo.
So what are the major problems with the PPFs, as you say, today?
1960s, we started seeing the Vietnam War, the hippie movement with the long hairs and all. And people wanted to get back to nature.
The 1960s saw the dissolution of the nuclear family. War overseas took precedent over the decoration of suburban lawns. The kids who once coveted the flamingo were now consumed by musicians and boxers. American society turned its back on the flamingo, and while the battle raged for the rights of minorities, the rights of the pink plastic flamingo were forgotten.
Well, the 80s were good to two things. The pink plastic flamingo and, of course, Don Johnson.
Image may not be Don Johnson, but a close facsimile.
It's the main reason why I'm sitting here today talking to you. He was a part of Miami Vice.
Miami Vice brought the flamingo back by showing them during their opening credits. So tell us some random facts about the pink plastic flamingo.
The pink flamingo is, of course, always sold in two. Always sold in two.
What about eBay? I've often seen research shows that there are pink plastic flamingos on eBay. In fact, they only sell them in ones, not twos.
I don't know. I didn't think about eBay.
So do you like pink or the pink? Wink.
I'm sorry, the pink or pink? Es una color, no?
So tell me, your accent's very, very unique. Where are you from originally?
Los Banos, California? Why?
Today, the pink plastic flamingo is still making headlines. They can be found flocking in many locations, including business parks and hiding in your bushes. They can also be found mating at robust fountain locations. The flamingo, however, is not welcome in some communities. They are forced to travel back to their homeland in the manner of a hobo, hopping rail cars and hitchhiking. Unfortunately, sometimes the flamingo encounters the dastardly garden gnome, who bury them in landfills.
The garden gnome? That's blasphemous. Have you ever met a gnome? Of course not. They're not even real. But you know what is real? The pink flamingo. Oh, the glorious pink flamingo. How do I love it. It is real. It flies. It eats shrimp. That's why it's pink. I love the pink. I love the pink.
Well, thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure. Well, we learned a lot today about pink plastic flamingos, but the one thing I'm sure of is that they'll continue to be the ambassador of our lawns, as well as our hearts. Reporting out here in Los Banos, California, I'm Steve Mood for your media coverage.
Pink flamingo.